Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Maker Football Channel. It is still a beautiful early morning here in Nigeria, and as we prepare for our upcoming game against Manchester City, Chelsea players, they were on high spirit in training. We saw Cole Palmer, Nicolas Jackson, Marc Cucurella. We have almost a full squad with the exemption of Reece James, who was not seen in training due to injury he sustained. But there is a player that seems not to have a future under Enzo Maresca, and that player is Chelsea vice captain Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell has been, let's say, when it comes to performance wise, I think after the Champions League final against Manchester City, I don't think we have seen a consistent Ben Chilwell in a Chelsea colour. After that finals, both him and Reece James, they have not been present. They have not been available for the team. But we know the qualities of Ben Chilwell. Under Mauricio Pochettino, he was seen as the most clinical player, that sometimes he was being deployed as a left winger under Pochettino. Ben Chilwell on his day can be the best or one of the best left backs. But the system that Enzo Maresca is trying to implement in this team, Ben Chilwell seems not to fit into that system. When asked about Ben Chilwell, this is what Chelsea coach Enzo Maresca had to say about Ben Chilwell. With Chile, it's quite clear. I love the way he trains. I love the way he is. But the problem is that he struggles with us a little bit to find his best position. When you train every day and you don't get minutes, it's not good for them and it's not good for me, because I need to make decisions. For some players, it's sometimes better to leave and to go somewhere to get minutes. We will see what happens. The transfer window is open and we will see what happens. It is clear indication that Ben Chilwell is not in the plans of Enzo Maresca. He is naturally a left back, but his strength lies in playing at the left wing back, and we are not playing that system anymore. We are playing a system that will see the left back or the right back to invert into the midfield, and Ben Chilwell is not that type of possession style of player. He depends on his abilities to drive the ball forward, arrive late in the box, and possibly take a shot, because we've seen him come up with some few goals in his Chelsea days. But under Enzo Maresca, Ben Chilwell is not seen as someone that can invert into the midfield. Last season under Pochettino, we saw how effective Marc Cucurella was when he was inverted into the midfield. And with the signing of Renato Vieira, who is a natural defender, midfielder, he can play from the midfield or left back or as a centre back, making him the perfect fit for the system. And with Marc Cucurella, who has already succeeded in a similar position under Mauricio Pochettino, this leaves the door open for Ben Chilwell to leave Chelsea. Don't forget that Chelsea are trying as much as possible to cut down on the high wages, high earners, and Ben Chilwell alongside Romelu Lukaku and Raheem Sterling are amongst the top earners at the club. In terms of consistency, Ben Chilwell has struggled with fitness. He has missed so many games. Like I said earlier, after the Champions League finals, we have not seen a consistent Ben Chilwell. Even when he returned from the last injury, we know how Ben Chilwell struggled with performance. He lost form. what we normally see from Ben Chilwell, we didn't see it. And under this system, according to Enzo Maresca, there is no point keeping him around when he will not get minutes. So the best thing for him, the best thing for the club, the best thing for the manager is for Ben Chilwell to leave and go where he will find quality minutes. But the issue now is the value of Ben Chilwell and the salary he is earning. Who is willing to take Ben Chilwell with the injury record he has and the amount he is being paid? Who is willing to take that risk? But one thing is certain, Enzo Maresca has advised Ben Chilwell to leave Chelsea, because if he stays on, he will find it difficult to get minutes under the new system that we are deploying. We are taking on Manchester City tomorrow. We are taking on Manchester City. How prepared are we? Are we prepared? The defense, how will they cope with Erling Haaland, Bernardo Silva, Jeremy Doku, Phil Foden, even the youngster, what's his name, Oscar Bob? How will they cope with Manchester City's defense? I don't have issues with our attack. I know our attack might not be the best, but for now, at least we have an attack that can score goals. But the question is, can we outscore Manchester City? What about the midfield? How strong is our midfield? Because when you have a strong midfield, especially defensive midfielders, they can aid the defense, and our defense is so fragile. How are we preparing for tomorrow's game? I know it is the first game of the season, and the first game of the season actually does not define your season, but it is always good to start well as early as possible. And getting a win over Manchester City will only boost our morale going further. It will only send a positive message to other rivals. We need to get a positive result against Manchester City. Make sure your notification bell is turned on, because we'll be coming with a preview, the possible lineup, and so many details about the match against Manchester City. Ending this video, Leslie Ugochukwu has completed his loan move to Southampton without any option or obligation to buy, because Chelsea consider Leslie Ugochukwu an important part of the future, same way they consider Andreas Santos. They don't want to sell Leslie Ugochukwu. Leslie Ugochukwu, in this past preseason, he was one of the saviors we had against Inter Milan. He scored like 2 goals in the preseason. So there is a future in there. There is a talent in there. Going to Southampton, where he will have so many minutes, will aid him, and it will help Chelsea to see how far he can perform consistently in the Premier League. I was so glad when I saw him moving to Southampton. He completed his medical, and currently he is a Southampton player on loan, not on permanent basis. Southampton does not have any obligation or any option to buy, just 1 year loan. After the year loan, Chelsea will evaluate him to know if he is ready for the first team. Then they will recall him, and we'll see what happens next. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel, because the saga between Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Napoli, for players including Victor Osimhen, Romelu Lukaku, then Joao Felix and Conor Gallagher is still on, though there is a bit of an improvement, especially in the deal that involves Joao Felix, Conor Gallagher, Atletico Madrid and Chelsea. So make sure to stay tuned, because we'll be coming back with all the full gist. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.